So, hello everyone. In today's video, I'll make a quick preview of this Bismarck from Revell. As you can see, it is in 1/700 scale, so this ship will be pretty big. You can also see here the length, and that is almost 36 centimeters, what is a lot. And also, for this set, I think it will be nice just to buy some photo etch because you will have many very small pieces. The price of this kit is around 20 euros, what is, I think, 25 bucks. I'm not 100% sure, so something around that. I got this kit actually for my birthday from a friend of mine, so I don't really know the price, but I think Revell ships in this scale go for around 20 euros. So in front we get a nice box art, but in today's video I'll just focus mainly about the inside, and that are many screws, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So first I'll look at the sprues, and here you can already see the hull, and I think it is huge. So let's open it up. And here you got two of these parts, and that is the hull. From the first look, I think it is very nicely molded. There are a few mold lines, but I think it will be very easy to sand them off. And I do not see too much of flesh. There is a little bit flesh here and there, but that's not a huge problem on such a big part. And if you look at this will be actually a huge ship. So yeah, I cannot wait to actually make it, but I think I'll make this ship maybe two years later or something like that. I have so many projects, and I also need to buy a lot of photo etch for that, because plastic parts are not always so good. But I think this ship is just big. Here you have the whole deck. I think it is also very big, and we have all of these planks. They are not so good, but for 1/700 scale, it is enough. In real life they will be even smaller, but molding even these ones is, I think, very difficult. And here we get many parts from all of those construction parts that need to go over there. Here we got another sprue. Here we got a second deck. I don't know really where it goes. I think somewhere in here. And many other parts from the construction. Also this exhaust, and I think it is big. I have watched many videos with this Bismarck, and on videos it looks pretty small, but just look how big it is. And this is just the exhaust. So yeah, in real life I think it was a huge ship. Now I'll go to this small pack, and I can already see a plane, what is nice. And I'll open it up, and here we got a few sprues. So let's see what we got in there. Okay, we got 4 of these big sprues and also 2 of these small sprues. So on the big ones, we got actually many of these boats. They are also pretty big. In my collection I have a lot of ships in 1/1200 scale, and those small boats are just this small, and here you can already see very nice details. So yeah, I think it is great. We got also a plane here. It is also pretty big for this scale. I mean, I just built a few ships, and all of these planes in those ships were smaller. So yeah, I think this plane was also pretty big in real life. So here we got actually a lot of the stuff that goes onto the deck. Here we got actually the same sprue, again with a plane and some boats. And here we got actually a sprue, or actually 2 sprues with some turrets. They are also pretty big. We have a few of these big ones and also smaller ones. And here I can also see the gun barrels. They are pretty good, but when I'll assemble the ship, I'll surely buy a few metal ones. Here you have also the smaller gun barrels. I don't really remember which caliber they were, but it was very big, so yeah. 2 of these sprues, and I also noticed some rivet details on here and a small leather, what is nice. But still, I'll buy a lot of photo etch for these guys, because there are some details missing on them, and also those gun barrels are not great, but this kit costs just 20 euros, what is actually nothing. And yeah, photo etched parts will cost me around 30 euros, maybe 40, so that will be actually pretty cheap for all of that. Here we got another 2 turrets, and also some of those parts that need to go on the deck. And this is also not so nice, but as I said, I'll buy some photo etch, so all of that will look much better. So let's go to these guys here. Actually, it was easy to open, so I don't need to have scissors. So yeah, here we have the stand for this ship. It is not great, but if you do not have some skills to make stands, it is good for you. But I personally will get a much bigger stand. I think maybe something like that. And I'll make it completely different than that. I don't really like that one. But if you do not have any skills to make stands, this will be good. Here we got a few more parts and one more turret. So here we got just a few parts from the construction and actually nothing special anymore. So yeah. Now I'll go and I'll take a look at this here, and that are the instructions. And as in all Revell kits, we got this information paper that I never read, and also very big instructions and a decal sheet. That are actually just a few decals. And yeah, the first thing I noticed is that there is no swastika here. Maybe we got another sheet. No, it looks like we did not get the swastika here. So yeah, but we got all of those other decals needed for this ship. Also 2 of these silver decals, and I think they are for the stand that we got. Also a few flags, so yeah, it's nice. Now let's move to the instructions. And in all Revell kits you get very thick instructions, and that's mostly because you get 1 step for actually each part, or actually almost 1 part. So yeah, here we got the sprue, all the sprues listed up here, and then the instructions start. And just as I said, you apply in some steps just 1 part, what is useless, I think. In some steps you just apply like 4 parts together. So yeah, those instructions are actually pretty thick. And I don't really know why the painting is here. Actually, is that the painting? I don't really know what this is, but I think it is the painting. So it's pretty strange that the painting is in the middle of the instructions. Here we have the rest of the construction. Here even more. And yeah, just as I said, in some steps you just add a few parts, what is in my eyes just useless. So yeah, there we go further. a few more steps, and here you get the painting. And in the revell instructions, I just hate the paintings because you can't see even what color you need. It is all gray, black and white, so it is just almost impossible to read, and all the colors are actually marked with letters. So I'm not really using revell paints, but if someone uses revell paints, I think that will be much easier if they had just the number of the paint and not some red letters, because you need to look first at the letter, for example A, then you go to the front, then you find the paint, it's gray, then you go here and then you can look what is gray, and it is also very difficult to see the different colors, and if you are color blind, then some of those colors will be just for you the same, because if you look here, for example, these two, they are almost the same, so yeah, it is even for me with good eyes difficult to notice which gray is what. And yeah, so the painting is just horrible, but overall for a kit of 20 euros I think it is great. So yeah, so that will be actually it, and I think overall this kit is pretty great for 20 euros. I think it is around 20 euros, maybe 25. So it is a very cheap kit, and I don't know why my camera does strange, but okay. So I think for a 20 euro kit it is okay. You get many plastic parts, also a lot of details, and buying a bit of photo etch to this kit will be needed, but that is a cost of extra 30 euros, maybe 40, what is not a lot. I checked my favorite model shop, and I'll be able to buy all the photo etch and the gun barrels for around 40 euros, what is not a lot. Together with the price of the ship, it is around 60 euros, what is actually nothing, and this ship will take me at least a month to make. So yeah, I think for one project 60 euros it's not a lot, and especially if it is a ship with a lot of photo etch. So yeah, and just as I said in the beginning, if you are waiting for the build of this ship and painting, it will probably come in 2 years or so. I'm also mainly a tank modeler, so yeah, it will take me a lot to just find some time. I'm at this moment working on, I think, 5 different tanks, also on one huge diorama, and I have also many models to make, so this ship will not come in the next year, so yeah, it will take me a while, but overall I think this kit is great. I think it deserves a 7 out of 10, so yeah. I think I have nothing more to say, so yeah, this is the point to end the video, so thanks for watching. If you want to see more model videos, just subscribe and set the notifications on so you will not miss the other videos. On my channel I try to upload 2 videos weekly, but sometimes it goes different, so then I will maybe upload like 1 video in a week, or sometimes 5. So yeah, I do not have really a date to upload my videos, I just upload them after I film them. So to the next one, and it will be probably in a few days. So bye.